Chanel's reality. I'm Chanel, and this is my reality. I have some sort of rash on my face. Allegedly, it's from lupus, but we're just gonna pray it's not connected. I'm on here because I want to talk about grief. So I'm a hospice nurse. Hospice nurse. I'm not a hospice nurse. My words are all crazy right now. I'm a hospice social worker, which means I work on an interdisciplinary team of people who help people who are terminally ill, which means there's no more medical intervention that can save their life. Um, so all my patients are terminally ill and actively dying. Um, and although we all travel down the road of grief, if you haven't, you will at some point. And although you could have all the education and you could have all of the literature and all of the experience in the world, you're still never prepared for it. And some people know, I shared that my brother passed recently, and he and I, we had our thing, brothers and sisters, they are what they are. But, I always tell people or encourage them that whenever they're going through anything, it doesn't have to be a death. That's not where your grief needs to be coming from in order to understand it. But it is a different type of grief. And different types of death bring a different type of response to grief, especially when someone dies. So, someone is dying of dementia or dying of Alzheimer's or dying of heart failure or pulmonary disease, whatever it is, diabetes, when they know they're going to be going, it's it's still a loss, even for the family, and it's still difficult for the patient. That's one type. There's other types of grief, like your spouse woke up that morning and never made it home because they got into a fatal accident, or went on a cruise, went to an island or whatever, never to be seen again. Or you were pregnant and you lost your baby to a miscarriage. Or um, your daughter goes missing and someone unalives her. That's called complicated grief when someone is like unalived. It's a different type of grief. They're all different. And people's responses to it are their responses to it, and they should be free to respond however they see fit, provided they're not, harming themselves or others. But as I said, I'm a hospice social worker, so part of my role is to help people through the grief when their loved one passes. And I get people that pass weekly. I meet them maybe a month later, maybe 3 months later, maybe 2 weeks later, they're gone. And the families call you. I was at a home this weekend, Friday, until about 5 in the morning, dressing the body, making sure she's, you know, ready for pickup. It could be a lot. So it makes the things in this world seem this big. But what's interesting to me is, like I started this video by saying, I just lost my brother. And we weren't besties or anything like that, but it's my family. And it's really, really, I don't even know what the word is because it's not shocking. I don't even know what the word is. But for people that you know to know that you just lost your brother, and then they try to go online and humiliate you, and then say things like, no one cares. Someone actually said that to me multiple times. I was like, wow, that's crazy. Because I've seen a lot and heard a lot. I've worked in mental hospitals, I've worked outpatient, and I've heard and seen a lot. I've worked in child welfare courts and on and on and on. And then there are other people that are closer to you, and it's as if they don't even realize that you're doing everything you can to hang on. Don't even realize it. They get attitudes and have all this fucking privilege and just I want audacities. It's like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Because that's how I feel right now. I feel like, are y'all fucking serious? But I guess all I can do is say it's mind blowing. So it's almost like you're speechless. I don't even know what to say. Because so I come and I tell you, you do realize I'm grieving, right? Might matter to you, may not matter to you at all. But people still treat you how they treat you, regardless of them knowing you're grieving. They they not, so doesn't matter. They have no idea what's going on in your brain. And yet they still treat you however they treat you. It's just another day, right? Be grateful you're here. It's a complicated thing, and just because someone isn't crying all day or isn't responding in the way you think they should respond, it's it leaves me speechless that you can talk to me however, no regard. It's like, whoa, what do you even do with that? Not really. I'm not really sure. And I'm the person helping everybody else through their grief. So the only thing I can think of is it's two things. Either A, they forgot, or B, they just don't give a shit. Or C, they forgot and they still don't give a shit. I don't know. I can't figure it out. So I just always wonder, where do broken hearts go? What do you do when someone is breaking your heart and they don't even realize it? What you do? I don't know. If you've been there and you want to chime down in the comments, let me know, because I need to know what you do with that when people seemingly have zero regard for where you might be hurting, what you might be going through, how you're trying to keep it all together. But it does make you feel like, wow. It does. It makes you feel like, what the is going on? You feel gaslit. You like, are you serious right now? I'm just gonna sit over here and just be like, all right, God, what else you got? What else can you really do? You can't talk to them about it because they're gonna feel away. So just go to sleep and hope for the best tomorrow, right? I guess. But anyway, chime down in the comments. Let me know if you've dealt with grief and felt how I feel right now, or if you've never done it, or if you're preparing for it. Let me know how you were able to get through. Again, Thank you for tuning in to Chanel's Reality. I'm Chanel, and this is my reality. Does anyone know what this top fans thing means? This top fans, be the first in the leaderboard by showing support. Try sending a live chat or super chat. That's interesting. I don't even know what that means. I have no idea what that means. But anyway, until next time, shout out to everybody, all my Chanel's angels, and I will talk to y'all next time. Bye. Have a good night.